morning and I'm up and I've got my house picked up, laundry going. I did some dishes over here, you can see, and then I just mixed up some granola for our family. It's in the oven here. In my granola, I put, usually I follow my recipe that's on my blog, but today I am gathering up my fragments and using the resources I have, and so I used 2 containers of oatmeal that I had. I put some wheat germ in there, some coconut, some sesame seeds, some walnuts that I had chopped up, and then I made a mixture. My liquid mixture was, I used some brown sugar, and then I used some syrup, and then I used some coconut oil as well, and I mixed that up, and then I put that in and poured it over top and put a little bit of salt and then put it in the oven. And so that's going to be cooking away there, and that'll be our topping for our yogurt because I made a bunch of homemade yogurt this weekend. So I bought 2 gallons of milk, that was $4, and a container of yogurt for $1. So for $5 I think I have 9 quarts of yogurt. So a lot of food to stretch our grocery budget money this week. And then right now I'm going to mix up some tomato sauce for spaghetti. Okay, so what I did is I bought a big container of tomato sauce from Sam's Club, and this was $3. And so I poured 2 containers out. One of these is going to be for cabbage, vegetable, lentil soup this week, and then this is going to also be for chili. Usually I use tomato sauce tomato juice for both of these, but this week I'm going to use tomato sauce because that's what I have. So I'm using this, and then in here I have a ground turkey that I bought, and I already cooked it, and it actually it has taco seasoning on it. I know, crazy. But we had haystacks yesterday, and so instead of just cooking 1 thing of meat and wasting heat, I cooked 2 up, and then this is the leftovers. That's a pound, so I just put that in there, and then I'm going to pour some salt in there. Usually I use the good salt. What's the good salt? Sea salt, sorry. But again, don't have it, so I'm going to use just iodized salt from leftover Play-Doh. So I'm going to put about a teaspoon in there. And then you're going to put garlic. If you have fresh garlic, that's the best. If you don't, powder works good too. So I'm going to put some powdered garlic in there. And then I have oregano and basil. So I'm going to put a lot. I'm going to put that much in there. And then I'm going to put, it's probably a couple tablespoons. And here's the basil. And that's it. Super simple. You also want to put some kind of sweetener in there. You can use raw sugar, honey, or whatever. I don't have sugar right now. All I have is brown sugar, so I'm going to use that. You're going to use probably about a half a cup. I'm a guesser. About a half a cup of brown sugar I'm going to use in there, and that'll be fine with it. You can use regular sugar, whatever works. This is a use what you can meal. Use up your leftover fragments. So that's it. And I'm going to put this in here. I'm going to stir this up, and then I'm going to put it on low in my crock pot and just let this cook all day. And then we'll have good, actually, you know what I'm going to do here? I'm going to actually add a couple cans of diced tomatoes. I have 2 cans actually for this. So actually 1 can. I'm going to put 1 small can of diced tomatoes in here. And that is going to be our spaghetti sauce for the day. Super simple, super cheap, and it will feed our family. Diced tomatoes. I actually bought these at Aldi's because they were the same price as the regular diced tomatoes. So I'm going to add that in there. One hand is never easy. Okay, so I'm going to pour that in there. You can also, this is kind of thick, so you can actually add, I mean it's thick, it's great, but you can also add some water to this to help stretch it if you need to for your family. So I will probably end up doing that, and then the spaghetti sauce will go a long way. Okay, I plugged it in. It's on low. I added a whole container, this much, which is a pint, of water in here. And I think that's going to be perfect. So I'm going to just let this cook all day. It is 9 o'clock in the morning, so I'm just let this cook and be nice and warm, and I'll make up some spaghetti. And there I have very cheap spaghetti sauce for my family. And then the leftovers I will be pouring, we'll have spaghetti today. And then tomorrow I'll make chili, and so I'll pour the leftover sauce into my chili mixture. Okay, it's the afternoon now. We did all of our work this morning. I got all my laundry done. I got 1 more load in the washer. It's going to the dryer here. And then I finished up school. We watched 2 videos. And then my granola, I finished that up. The kids ate some of that. So here's the granola. It tasted really good. Okay, so here's our granola. I got a big bag of it here. And then I got a container right here, and it's really good. It's nice, and the stuff on top. This is a little bit of my last week's I put on there. So it turned out good. It's nice chunky granola. So it worked out. It used what I had, and now we got some cereal for breakfast this week. So that's that. And then my spaghetti turned out here. Here's the sauce cooking. It's all warm. I turned it down to warm. That'll be plenty. And then I cooked up a box of spaghetti. We have that. I'll have salad and some green beans and some rolls tonight, so that'll be easy dinner. This weekend it rained for 2 days straight here, so we have not been able to get outside and do absolutely anything. So the little boys are just running rampant, so I need to get them out. So I was not going to go because it's a little chilly. Maybe it's 45, but it's got a wind, so it's a little chilly. But I'm like, you know what? They're running around crazy, so I need to go. So we are going to drive down to our park. It's like 5 minutes away. And then we're going to walk. My daughters and I started walking. We figure out what a mile is, so they have to walk a mile. And then I'm going to do 2 miles. So last week they did 5 and I did 10, and so I'm going to do it again today. I'm going to do 2 miles real quick just to get out and just to run, get some energy out of these kitties, because otherwise it'll be a really crazy night. And then it's only 3 right now, so we still have 6 more hours till bedtime. So it'll be a nice night. I can work on my books and they can have freedom. So, okay, that's where we're headed. Okay, we did the park. I got my 2 miles, and the girls did a mile. And Steven is going to come rest the monkey bars right now at me, aren't you? Do you want me to do monkey bars? Okay, here comes Steven. Go, Steven. This is Steven's exercise for the day. Go, Steven, look at that. You couldn't even do monkey bars at the beginning of the year. He's been working really hard. You gonna go all the way around or just to me? Look at that, it's like smooth. All the way? Go, Steven. Good job. Look at that, you're almost there. You're almost there. Fantastic, there's some muscles there. That's something hard to do. Monkey bars. Good job. High five. Oh, high five for me. There you go. Woo. Okay, so it's good. So we did our walking. We got our walk in as much as I wanted to stay. Let me turn right there. As much as I wanted to stay home and work on my laptop, because that's what I wanted to do. I decided to make that my priority and get everybody here for exercise. And I know being locked up for 2 days with the rain did no good for the kids. They're just running wild and they need to get some energy out. And I need to get some energy out. In order for me to keep up with everybody, I have to move my own body and get myself somewhat in a fit state so that I can keep up with everybody. So it's good. So now we'll go back home and probably, I don't think it's dinner time. It's not dinner time. Go back home and then I'll start working on my schooling. I'm working on checking the answers to all the schooling that I do for free, because when I wrote it, I did it so quickly that I didn't, I wrote it and I did answers like within a couple days. So doing algebra problems and math problems that quick, you miss things. And so unfortunately I did miss things. And so I'm going back now that I have the time, because it's the middle of the year and I can do that. And I'm going through and getting all the answers fixed. So I'm going to go home and start on 7th grade, and then I only have to do 7th and 8th. So it's good. Okay.